And look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh, man. It's getting colder every day. Look at this. It's straight ice. It's not even snow anymore, it's just ice. God, look at this. Straight ice, man. Turn on this car. Get the scraper out. See what I gotta do. This door can't even open. Oh man. Look at this. This is so frozen. I'm trying to close the door. Don't even close. You gotta like slam it in there. Whew. See what I can do with this thing. Oh man, let me get a little bit of the other side. Whew. I'll tell you what, man, this shit is for the birds. Man, y'all can keep this weather. Man. I can keep this. What's going on, man? Real motivation. Good, good, good. What's going on? How's everything?
Everything's good. You got the right camera, I see. That's the same one I use, G7X.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, my bad. Hold on. We're going to be right back. If you guys don't know, man, it's Real Motivation. We'll be right back, man. I just got here. Literally. All right, man. So we are out here. Oh, my bad. I won't be that loud.
Go ahead, man. Go for it.
Hey, so we out here, man. You guys see it back here, man. You guys know this guy. If you don't know this guy, I don't know why. You guys should see this guy. Where I'm, the man, the myth, the legend, Real Motivation, man.
Appreciate
there you
it,
go.
brother.
You know why I say that, right? Hopefully I can make it into your intro.
Yeah, I got it. I was like, what? Oh, yeah. I got so many of them.
Yeah, right? Yeah, man. But anyway, man, this is the dude right here, man. I've been watching this guy for a long time. You know, you wanna know when was my first video that I seen of you was when you had the was it the red one? I think it was the red one. You were sitting in your garage and you was talking about your payments.
The blue, well, I had probably the
blue one.
Yeah, that's the most popular video I ever did.
You was talking about your payments,
yeah.
And that's when I first seen you, and I was like, oh, this is a somebody who looked like me. Well, not kind of me. I'm a little bit more handsome now that I seen you in person. No. Yeah, right. No. But somebody, you know, but someone who looked like me, and I was heavy into like the Ty Lopez and all that stuff back then.
Yeah, that's where I kind of got the idea.
I know. So when I seen that, and then I seen you, and I was like, oh, this is dope, man. So ever since then, man, I've been watching you, man. Like I said, this dude is definitely in the right path and everything else. If you don't know, man, this guy does real estate and everything else, and you even have a class, right?
Yeah,
class for real estate?
I just dropped the real estate course because a lot of people were asking me, well, my channel is about how to afford the cars because I didn't want to be one of those people that's showing the cars but don't never talk about how you get the cars, because I would imagine when I was a young kid, if I saw some stuff like that on YouTube, I want one for myself.
Right.
So
what's the steps to actually get there?
Yeah, so people started asking me. I talked about the real estate, and I was like, well, I did it through entrepreneurship, started a business, started getting into real estate, and then enough people start asking, well, can you teach? And I started showing, I started doing showing people what I was doing exactly, and then they started asking me if I had a course. And after enough of those people asking, I started researching it a little bit, and then launched the course at the beginning of the year. And
that's dope, man. And like I say, and you gotta, it's what's what I'm looking for, but it's if that's what the people want, you know what I'm saying, they're demanding for it, that's what's demand, then it's smart to go ahead and do it. And then like I said, on top of that, it's I commend you for that, man, because it's one thing to say, you just gotta go do it, you just gotta go get it, which is kind of cliche, everybody knows that, but how do I get it? How do I get it? How do I do it?
That's what I like.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know what's the first step to go out there and get it. Anybody can say, man, you just got to get it, man. You just got to go out there and just grind for it. Well, what exactly do I gotta? What do I gotta do to grind for? You know what I'm saying?
I hate to see people at the next level, and I'm wondering how they got to the next level, and how they're doing so good, but they don't share any kind of details. I hate that because I'm always trying to learn something.
The knowledge, right?
So I wanted to.
You know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy, man? Not to cut you off, but I just literally on the radio right here, man. And it was so funny because I don't know what radio station is around, so I'm just clicking. I finally hit. I don't know what radio station it is, but I guess like the R&B. Yeah. And some dude was just talking about it, man. He was like, man, I was coming into your neighborhood when he was talking about it, and it was so true what we're just talking about right now, because he was like, a lot of people talk about, like you see a lot of people go back to the hood, right, with their Bentleys or their Lambos, their Porsches, and this and that, and they say, I'm bringing over the jewelry, right, or the big jewelry, and they say, I'm bringing it back so that the people could get inspired to say, if I did it, if I get out, you could do it too. Yeah. But he was just saying, but what he said, it hit home, and he was like, that's wrong. Like, that's reverse. What you should be bringing back is the knowledge. Yeah. Don't bring back the material things. Yeah. Bring back the knowledge to be like, look, man, this is exactly what I did, man. These are steps I took, or whatever the case, man. So you doing a course and teaching people step by step. I mean, I'll be honest, man, obviously I didn't go through the course or whatever, or see what their material, but just even putting a course out there so people can actually go take step by step and say, okay, look, this is.
And there's mad detail in there. It's like I even show all the way down to every house I ever bought, how much I paid for it, and how much I sold it for.
That's crazy.
How much money I made on rent, everything.
That's
so it's
crazy.
Real, like. But I believe it's a mix too, because like when you know how kids are, man. Like kids, you could have somebody come into the hood like a preacher or something,
right? And
if they don't want to be a preacher, or live that kind of lifestyle to preach, they might not even hear it.
Right.
But I know how I was when I was a kid, man. If I saw somebody that was living a lifestyle that I wanted to live, and unfortunately a lot of times it's drug dealers and stuff like that got the nice cars.
Right.
I knew I didn't want to do that. So if I ever saw somebody who had the nice lifestyle but did it, the right way, I would be all ears to that. So I think it's a little bit of both. You gotta. Sometimes it takes that to inspire young people. You know what I mean? Some of the material things and the lifestyle things, and then they start asking questions. Well, how did you do it? And then if you're open to share that, then I think you'll get you may make a difference.
Right. Exactly, man. Like I said, that's super dope, man. There's gonna be more to come on that. Make sure you give me the link for your thing, and I'll put it in the description and everything else, man. Sure, because that's dope, man. And a lot of people need, people, like I said, younger kids, or not even just young kids, just people in general. Yeah. If they're not in a situation that they happy with, or they're looking for more, like I said, I think that's something super dope, man, that a lot of people can benefit from, man. So I'll definitely put that in the description. Yeah. But with that being said, man, let's get to the stars, plural, of the show. So, like I said, man, I wanted to link up with Wilton. But first of all, let me tell you something. I gotta keep saying, let me tell you something. Because he don't know me, man. And like I said, we literally just met 2 minutes ago when I just got out the car right here. But I hit him up. He hit me back, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to be in Ohio, so on and so forth, for this amount of time. Let's link up. And he was like, yeah, cool. Let me know whenever you get in town. As a matter of fact, actually I did, I told Savage Speed, actually. I was like, yo, you think you can link me? He was like, yeah. And he came back with, yo, I guess you told him, yeah, shoot him my number, and we could link up. So I was like, man, that's super dope, man. I appreciate that. So yeah, man. So I hit him up. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be in this amount of time. He ended up going out of town, but he was like, I get back on this day, and hit me up, and we'll do it, man. So man over his word right here, man, because he just got back, and like I said, and like he said, we're out here now doing it, man, linking up. So again. So with that being said, let's get to the star of the show. All right. First of all, man, so this is your Gallardo, but you had the blue one was a
I had a 06 was my first Lambo, was a blue one.
Okay.
I had
which was a what? Lambo? It was
Gallardo.
Gallardo, right?
Yeah,
okay.
It was an older one. Then I got another one. I got a 08 Gallardo, which was like a lime greenish color. And then this is my third one. This was actually black on black, but we wrapped it satin. It's called Viper Satin Green.
And what year is this one?
This one is 2012.
It's a 2012 Gallardo, man. Man, this thing is super nice, man. Yeah, I remember when you first bought it and it was black. First of all, let me tell you, I keep having to go back. If you don't know, man, this guy, he just had a GT2 RS, right? GT3.
Yeah,
He had a GT3. He had two of them.
I did. Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about like last month.
Yeah.
He had the first one for like a week or 2 weeks, maybe.
The 2015 I had for maybe a couple months. I had it longer than what was on the channel.
Oh, okay.
But I just was waiting for the right time to put it up there.
Put it out there.
But yeah, I had it for a couple months.
And then he did. And then he went and got rid of that one and got the GT.
Yeah, I wanted a manual.
Right.
And it was a little bit newer, so it had like backup camera. It had a little better like infotainment system and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a 2018, a red one, and it was a manual. And I figured with it being a manual, I thought I could like flip it. I thought I could buy it, drive it, and make a little bit of money on it. I sold it with it being a manual. But after I bought it, they announced that they was coming out with the next version.
Oh,
and I
killed
think
you.
I took probably the biggest L I ever took on a car. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, but you know that's what it is to play the game, though. At the end of the day,
you gotta be prepared for that.
Right. That's what it is to play the game, man. Yeah. But so then he ended up with this one, and then actually, well, in place of that one is that right there. But we're gonna show that one in a little bit. But anyway, man, so what made you decide to go back? Because this is your third one, so what made you decide to go back with another Gallardo?
For me, these cars are fun, man.
Huh?
They're fun. You can buy them. If you get a good one, you can buy them and drive them for a little while and then sell them for about the same price that you buy.
They hold their value now.
Matter of fact, the one that I sold last, I sold it for more than what I bought it for. Almost $12,000 more than what I bought it for. So I just drove it for free.
Right.
So with this one, you know, it's in real good condition. I'm actually getting ready to sell it. So I'm making room for another
something else. Wait, exclusive. We're gonna announce it right now.
You want an exclusive? It's gonna surprise some people. And how can I put it to you? It'll be
Yo,
I'm gonna shout people. I'm gonna shout you out, and I'm gonna send people from my channel to your channel.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want them. I want to surprise.
Okay. All right.
So, but
we will.
For all your viewers, I give you a hint. It'll be the fastest car out of everything I own. Ooh. So if you're wondering,
I got a couple ideas already.
It'll be the fastest of the fleet, but it'll be a surprise. I got the 2016 Mustang GT. I got a 2019 Audi S3. I got this Gallardo, and then I have an Aventador. So it'll be faster than all of them, hands down, and it'll be a familiar, pleasant surprise.
I think I'm already know what you're kind of alluding to, but yeah, man. So again, this is the 2012 right here, man, and so you even had Huracans too.
Yeah, Huracan. Right?
But you like
my dream car. Yeah, my knowledge is what we called it.
Right.
I had two of them. I had a white one and had a red one.
Right. I remember.
Yeah, the red one I just got rid of to make room for this.
I remember the red one because that's the one you went around with. I think when you first, when you was a tall guy, you had the white one when you first came by.
Yeah.
But then you also had the red one. I remember when you went to, I think it was a track event.
Yeah, with Mod of Fame. And
right. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, shout out to Mod of Fame.
Shout out to Mod of Fame. Yeah, for sure. So, yes, Steph is a good dude, man. I met him a couple times already.
Oh yeah, good piece.
But yeah, man. So you got any more plans? Oh, you about to sell it, so you're not gonna do anything else to this one, huh?
Nah, but you know what I did do is I put, like, one of the worst things about these cars is they have old school technology in them.
Right.
So I put a Apple CarPlay system in it.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever buys it, they're gonna have like, and it's wireless too. So you know how you got CarPlay and like the chargers and everything. You got to plug the wire in, and then the CarPlay kicks on.
Right.
This one, you just get in the car and
so it's like Bluetooth.
Yeah, it does it through Bluetooth.
Nice.
And then you automatically got your Apple CarPlay, so you can take this on a road trip, man. It's real. These are good cars. This probably won't be my last one either.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. To be honest, first of all, I'm gonna tell you this straight up. That right there is my dream car. It's my dream.
That thing is crazy.
It's my dream car. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, for people that want to kind of get into the supercar game,
yes.
This is probably, especially right now,
yes.
This is probably what you're going to start off with.
Yes.
Something like this, or maybe like an R8.
Yeah, and these are good too.
Right.
These still get a lot of attention. Like if you could do car shows and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
These are real good. They're fun. Matter of fact, I mean, this is one of the most fun cars you could buy. It's rear-wheel drive, so you know.
Because you could find what was I looking at? Like 2000. You know, I'm always on. We car guys. You know, you always out there.
Always looking.
Even if you're not intending to buy, you always just out there, just you know. So and I think I seen some for like probably like 80 to 90 grand. You know, which is it's still a lot of money, obviously, but for a supercar, I mean, come on, 80 grand is nothing.
The nice thing about it is they hold in there and they start to creep back up.
Right.
So like you can get one for less than 100 grand.
Right.
And you might make a few bucks when you
sell it.
So it's like a starter, you know. It's like
the super. What is it? The super Lega? I don't know how you pronounce
Super
it.
Leggera.
Super Leggera.
Yeah.
Now that's still $150,000 car.
That's legit. Like,
That's still 150 grand.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But when you get into a Gallardo like this one, man, that's not the special edition. Like I said, this is still 80 grand. I mean, it's 80 grand, which is affordable for a supercar, man. Like I said, so if you, this would be honest, probably be like what I start off with. Whenever I get into the supercar game, probably something like this, or if not, maybe like a R8 or something like that, which is kind of like the norm. Yeah. Then eventually we'll get into something like that. But yeah, man, let's check out the inside, man.
Yeah, man. Feel free to open it up. Light get in there.
Oh my God, man.
But they hold their condition pretty good, man.
Yeah, and this thing, you could tell, man. Look at this. I mean, it looks brand new.
Yeah, I mean,
it literally looks brand new in here, man.
Yeah, they hold their condition.
Oh man, hopefully you guys can see that. But this thing smells brand new.
Got the little orange stripe.
And you got the bull right there. Whew. This is dope, man. God. One day, man. Hey, you holding up to your name. You motivating me right now, for real, for real. By the way, if you guys don't know, that's it right there. Check out his IG, man. Will Motivation on IG and YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Both the same, man. But
just start TikTok. You on TikTok yet?
But I seen you doing that.
I just got on.
I seen you doing that. I see you. I see you was building that.
Bro.
I seen that. Man, I haven't been. I don't understand that TikTok thing, man.
You just gotta think of.
You just gotta do it.
Instagram but mostly it's video
and music and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, the music is if you wanna, you know, it's whatever you wanna put, but the thing about it is it's growing real fast, and you know, you got to get in early with.
I gotta, yeah, and you know, you're right, man, because I think that's one of my biggest downfalls is, like, I'm like, man, that's for like the younger kids. Yeah. So like I don't even have a Twitter or nothing like that, and I know that's like another avenue. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Another media, you know, outlet. Yep. But I'm just like, man, you know, I didn't even have Instagram until I started YouTube.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
I had YouTube first, and then I added Instagram only about a couple years ago.
Right. I think I started at the beginning of this year with Instagram. So like I said, I'm like, you know, I was like, man, but I do need to get into that because if I want to grow the brand, right, per se, then you need to get as much media outlets as possible.
You might have one video that pops and you get 100,000 subscribers.
Exactly.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, you're right about that, man.
You just gotta do it.
God, but this is it, right, man. We're gonna talk off camera what you might want to sell this thing for. You know what I'm saying? I might have to give you some payments. Will you take $200 a month?
$200 But people be surprised though, because with these kind of this is like a collector car.
Yeah.
You can get long-term payment plans with different financiers.
Right.
So like when I got my first Lambo, I financed the Aventador for 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Because you got options.
Because and honestly, because we don't, it's not a regular car. It's almost like a house.
Right.
Payment. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as what it costs.
The thing about it, if you buy it right, it's not dropping in value dramatically. So when you're making them payments, even though they're stretched out, you still staying in a good position. So when you go to sell it, you don't have like
negative equity, right? Yeah, that's dope, man. Yeah, man, let's go. If you don't mind, man, let's go ahead and start this thing up. Whew, I'm excited, man. Like this thing is nasty. Look at that. Look at where that thing sits, man. Look at the doors open on that thing. Jesus. Woo. Jesus Christ, man. If that don't get your blood pumping, I don't know what will, man. God. Oh, it smells good too. Man. I don't know, just something different. I know it's just gas, but it's just different. Man, this thing is dope, man. I love this thing.
Hard, man, for real.
And you know one thing about these, now I'm thinking about them, you don't really hear like a lot of bad stories as far as people like aren't reliable.
I've only heard of one person blowing up their engine. He was wilding out, you know, in Europe, driving it all crazy.
Right.
Didn't change
But you know, and I just think now that I'm thinking, I just thought about it right now, is you never really hear people saying that these cars aren't reliable, they're always breaking down, whatever. You know, some cars are like that, like Ferraris and stuff like that or whatever.
Nah, these are pretty good.
And yeah, you never hear about them breaking down and people having issues with them, man. So yeah, man, this thing is beautiful, man. God, look at that dash in there. Whew. Yeah, man, one of these days, guys, man, you guys will see this on the channel, and I will own this, something like this for sure. Man, this thing is dope, man. I love the color too. That's nasty. Hey, all right, man. So that's gonna be it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one though, because we're about to go talk about action, as he calls it. I want to tell you that. What's
Green Goblin.
Green Goblin, and that one's action. The other card he had was the Huracan was knowledge. And I would say that was another thing I want to talk to you about, because you know, like me, like my car's name was Christine. Christine, right? Yeah, Christine, off the movie Christine. Yeah, it's literally off the movie Christine. Okay. But he names his cars things that, again, offer that motivation, like things that you need. And matter of fact, if you don't know, man, go back and watch this video of him. He got a couple videos actually of different things that you need to succeed. So not only does he have the course, but he also has, like I said, the video, his last video showing him where he came from and everything else, and the things that you might, you know, that you need in order to succeed, at least in his opinion, which is all true. If you watch it, you'll be like, he's right. But anyway, on top of that, man, he names his cars the things that you basically got to do, you know what I'm saying, to get there, man. So I like that. I like the way you play that on there, man. That's pretty dope. Anyway, man, that's it for this video, man. Again, the man, the myth, the legend, Will Motivation, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Came to hang out with him for a little bit, check out some, check out his cars. Hopefully, stay tuned, man, because this weekend, if we got time, when we come back and see him again, we actually going to get more intimate with these cars, drive around and everything else, and do that stuff, man. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. So all right, man, again, y'all know me, boy FaTkaT, man. We see you on the next one, man. Later. Peace.